Dune, Part 2 includes a lot of setup for what's to come in Denis Villeneuve's Dune Messiah adaptation, which would be based on the second book by Frank Herbert. Villeneuve has spoken about a third Dune film and how he doesn't want to rush through making it, though it has yet to be officially confirmed. Still, the possibility is high if Dune, Part 2's box office and the glowing critical reviews are any indication. Dune, Part 2's ending saw Paul heading to the south of Arrakis, where he rallied the Freemen in the fight against Baron Harkonnen, Emperor Shaddam IV, and the Great Houses. After drinking the water of life, Paul's vision of the future was clear, but rather than lead the Freemen against the Emperor, he was taking the power for himself. The film's ending sets up multiple storylines that take place in Dune Messiah, including Paul's vision for Arrakis' future, as well as the significance of his little sister Alia, who is still in the womb in Dune 2. Paul's ascension to Emperor and Holy War set up Dune 3's story. Timothée Chalamet as Paul Atreides wearing a still suit and Freeman robes in the desert of Arrakis. At the end of Dune, Part 2, Paul rises to power with the help of the Freemen, who are now fighting for him against Emperor Shaddam IV and the Great Houses. However, the Great Houses are not accepting of Paul's ascension, but the Muad'Dib is willing to fight back against them. And while Dune 2 doesn't show the full extent of what the battle against the Great Houses will look like, Paul and the Freemen will win against them because Paul will be the Emperor in Dune Messiah. The Dune sequel's ending alludes to the Holy War that will occur in Dune 3, and the pushback Paul receives at first suggests he will eventually be overthrown as Emperor in the next film. There are a lot of visions Paul sees throughout Dune 2, and many of them involve the oncoming war that will be waged, with him positioned as the Messiah. And while the Great Houses might have to submit to Paul, their displeasure with his power would cause tension that would affect the Holy War. Paul's visions of the future tease Arrakis' future. Paul's visions in Dune 2 are visceral, and though they come in spurts, they showcase the future of Arrakis. His visions suggest that water will flow again on the planet, the sea returning to Arrakis, and that the holy war that is coming will also cause billions of deaths in his name. Dune's countless deaths won't be limited to the Freemen or even Arrakis, but will reverberate throughout the galaxy. Parts of Paul's visions have already come true, including his mother Lady Jessica leading him to the south of Arrakis and his duel with Phaedratha. Anya Taylor-Joy's Alia casting is important for Dune Messiah. Anya Taylor-Joy still in front of Sand in Dune 2. Anya Taylor-Joy's Alia casting was very hush-hush until right before Dune 2's release, but her character, Alia, will play a crucial role in Dune Messiah. Her appearance, though brief, in Dune, Part 2 is not a coincidence and suggests she will be a focal point in the third film. With Taylor-Joy's casting, it's likely Dune 3 will have a time jump that will see her as the adult from Paul's vision. Alia is a central figure in Herbert's second book, and her inclusion in Dune 2 sets up her relationship with Paul and her abilities via the Water of Life. Dune 2 sets up Paul's complex relationship with Chani and Irulan. Chani grips Paul's face in Dune 2. Chani was angry after Paul announced he would take Princess Irulan as his wife, strengthening his political ties and legitimizing his ascension to Emperor. The ending of Dune, Part 2 showcases that Paul still loves Chani, but his relationship with Irulan will complicate things between the lovers. Chani leaves at the end of the film, leaving Paul to ultimately marry Irulan.